Alright, what's going on, guys? Just gonna make a quick video about some Hot Wheels. Selling these things on FBA can be very profitable. I would recommend them being a supplement to whatever you're already selling. As you know, the way I look at arbitrage and FBA in general is the more products you have that have a good rank and you're making a good profit, the better. At the end of the day, Hot Wheels are not going to make you, in most cases, $20 profit, but I'm going to show you how you can make that kind of money per sale and really up your game on it. Okay. Obviously, you've got the dollar ones like the one on the screen here that are at Walmart. Um, if you don't know anything about Hot Wheels, I recommend you get on YouTube and you start learning from collectors. Okay. You're not selling necessarily to kids on these. I thought that at the beginning. I was like, oh, Tommy wants such and such car. And that's true sometimes, but a lot of the times you're selling to collectors who are missing a certain car to a set, or it's a car like the one on your screen where that word Zamac in there is the type of, trust me, I knew none of this. I've researched. Zamac is the type of color and paint that is on the Hot Wheel. They only make a certain number of them a year, and they're only on certain cars, and this is one of them. These sell for that price on eBay and other places. eBay, actually, you probably could sell them quicker in a lot of cases, but you get more profit on Amazon, if that makes sense. Um, so selling Hot Wheels on Amazon, you have to get ungated in Hot Wheels. For me, it was an auto approval. My metrics have stayed extremely high for the entirety I've been on the site selling, which goes back to I'm saying, I prep everything. I bag everything. I bag these. You don't have to. They don't have to have prep, but I prep them anyway. So what I wanted to get into is, you can't just go to Walmart and pick up 5 cars and make money. You have to actually dig into it, scan every car that looks different, that looks new. Like I said before, get on YouTube and start looking up like the new cases that come out, because that's the ones that you're going to be readily available to be able to find at Walmart, Target, Kroger, and all these other places. Um, Walmart, around the first of the year, man, they had so many cars left over from Christmas that you were still dealing with last year's stuff, and that in a sense was good because I was able to find a crap ton of this particular car here. This set was and that's the thing. The sets are what makes money, guys. This was an 8 car set, 8 truck set. This particular one is $8.95. You get back $4 or $5. Um, they're 90 cents. So I'm 5 timesing my money, at least 4 timesing it. I've sold at least 20 of these. And full disclosure, this is not my only product. Hot Wheels is not. I've gotten approved in topicals and baby food, other things, grocery. This is a supplement, but it started as a supplement. Now it's a third of my business is selling these things. I had almost 200 sales last month in strictly Hot Wheels, so that's not including everything else. So it's very profitable to, you're going to Walmart or Target or wherever to go shopping with your wife and kids, and you just walk over to the toys for a minute. You can find these left and right. Now, I will say that there's other people out there who are doing the same thing, most of which are collectors who want these cars to collect and keep. Um, they're going to be your biggest competition in finding them, but they are there. Uh, Point being, this particular car here, like I said, you get back $4 to $5. Good money. If you sell 20 of them a month, you made roughly $100 off $20. So not a bad deal. But that's not where the money's at. I'm going to show you an example. And first I'm going to tell you why I started doing this. So, like I said, around January, couldn't find anything at Walmart worth anything. Couldn't find anything at Target, Kroger. I'd already gotten all the ones I could get. I mean, they were out of everything. So I was like, well, how can I find more of these? Because they are selling. They're not sitting in stock long. I'm sending them in. They go through their FC processing, whatever. Once they're live, they're gone in 2 weeks, nearly every time. So I started thinking, okay, I know these sell more on eBay. They do. The collectors, for the most part, you can find these cars on eBay for cheaper. Now, you're going to pay more than you would at Walmart, but they're going to be cheaper than finding them on Amazon. Don't ask me why, I don't know. But here's the thing. Sets is where the money is at. There was a set last year. It was an Avengers set. It was at Walmart. It was 8 cars, so it was roughly $9. That set was not on Amazon for a long time. I actually had 4 of those sets. I sold 3 of them on eBay for, I think, $30 total. Okay, so I mean, I barely made my money back on that particular set. So now that that set is gone, you can't find that set anywhere. How would you still sell that set? By the way, it is now on Amazon. So probably shouldn't have used that example because the one I have pulled up that I'm going to show you is not that example. But I've sold multiple ones on there on Amazon for $41.99. I paid $15 for the set off eBay. Okay, now I'm going to show you the example. Another set is this one here. This is one I found. It's a 2015 set. It's only 5 cars. This would have cost you $6 when it came out in 2015. Right now, with shipping, you're looking at $16. It's bidding. It's got 4 days left. I'm showing you this because it's a good example, and I've sold multiple ones. Okay, the last one I bought, I think I paid $23 for the set, and you're like, dang, dude, $23 was $6. True enough, the guy who sold it to me made money, and he sold it to me thinking I'm a collector, probably, but I'm not. So what I did is I got on Amazon and I started looking up sets. This is that set right here. You see the sales rank for Keepa. The average sales price is $61.45 over the last 90 days. 57.57. It sells roughly 5 times a month. I've sold at least that many in the last couple of months. So right now it's going for 57, 58, 50, something to that effect. But what my point is I'm going to make back close to 40, I think it's a little more than $40. It's like $42 back on this set that I could probably get here for 25. So I'm spending 25, I'm making 50. I'm doubling my money, which ordinarily in a Hot Wheel, if you're spending $1 and you're making $2, it's good. But I stay away from that. If it's not making 4 times my money on a single car like this one, then I don't mess with it, because at first I did. I was hotballing. I mean, I'd buy 100 of them because they were that cheap, and I knew I was going to double my money. It took a month to double it in those sales that first month. So since then, I've been like, that's good and everything, but I would rather double with higher quality. So 25 to 50 is more my speed. That's one sale to make the same amount it would have took me with 25 sales. See what I mean? So don't shy away from eBay. Another site is Macari. A lot of people don't use that, but I found a few deals there. If you don't know, not this set in particular, but most sets with Hot Wheels, when you buy a case of it, you get 2 full sets. But you get 4 of one car, 4 of another car, 3 of a bunch of the other ones, and then 2 of the one that's like the hardest to find. When you go to Walmart and you're looking at that set and it's missing one car, whatever car that it's missing, that's the one you want to find, because that's the one everybody's going to want. That's the one that's selling like nutballs on Amazon. It's also going to be the one that's going to keep you from selling the whole set on Amazon. So I found, I think it was 7 of the chase car to one of these sets. I bought it. It was a lot for 7 of them. Then all I had to do was buy the set without that car. I got it for like $10. So I mean, I put the set together for like $15, and it's selling for close to 60. I mean, I can't beat that, when it comes to selling on there. So, like I said, arbitrage is not what people say it is, which is go to Walmart and hit the clearance aisle. I can count on one hand over 1,000 sales this year. I've had over 1,000 sales this year since January. I can count on one hand how many of those were clearance aisle products. If you're clearance aisle shopping, and you're going to find a few here and there, a lot of it you're going to be gated in, and a lot of it's let me tell you my experience. Christmas time was a big time for clearance, particularly at Walmart and places like that. As soon as Christmas was over, they dropped their toys to 40, 50, 60% off. Some of them were more than that. But if you got on Amazon and looked at Keepa, you would see that the price on Amazon had dropped as well. The 2 items I sent in there, I broke even on, were because as soon as I got them to Amazon, they put them essentially on clearance, and it dropped down to basically what Walmart was selling it for. These guys are not stupid; they know what they're doing. So if it's at clearance at Walmart, there's a good chance it's about to be on clearance on Amazon as well. Is what I've found out. So I would stay away from those unless it's just an item that you know you can look at the Keepa chart. And like I said, guys, the Keepa chart is good for history, not very good for future prices. Sales you can measure pretty easily on it. Prices you can't. If prices are going, I've seen the price like this, where it won't where you want it to be for 6 months, and then it go just the bottom fall out. I've also seen where it stays like that. I send my product in at that price, and then all of them sell out in a weekend, and I'm like, what just happened? And I get on there, and the price has spiked, and mine now was the lowest. So, I lost money. You have to keep up with it. And for another video, I will say, if you're not paying for Keepa, I know it's kind of sucky that they're making you pay for it now. Trust me, I don't like it either. But it's 17 bucks a month. I can't tell you how much money that's made me and saved me from losing by using. Keep tabs on my videos though. I will be showing you how to use Keepa for free and still be able to make profit just by reading around certain things that can tell you whether or not it's selling or not. But this video, I just wanted to throw out there real quick that the people that go to Dollar General and places and buy one car and they make $5 and that's the end of it. They don't see that car again. They don't care. They look for another car. That's not what you can do. You want to find these cars, particularly like it's 2019, it's April. You get on Amazon and you look up. I'll show you what I mean. Sorry, another video's running long, but just put in 2019 Hot Wheels. Scroll down. That one right there, that green one, I saw them in Walmart this morning. Perfect example. This gray right here. This gray Zamac Nissan. Selling for $9.99 with $4.49 shipping. It has a rank, therefore it has sold. If you don't know Keepa, if it doesn't have a rank, it's never sold before. It's probably not been on there very long. If it has a rank at all, then it has sold at some point. So that car has sold for close to $15. Guys, these cars are 94 cents. I got 5 of those today. If you notice, there's no FBA seller. I'm about to be the first one. It's not saying that it's selling a lot. It probably hasn't sold a lot. I'm going to get on here and show you. Like I said, with Keepa, you're going to have to just, I'm not trying to say you have to, and there are ways around it, obviously, but, it's going to sell. And I feel like that using Keepa is the only way to really kind of solidify your decisions. It isn't hit or miss. You can see the ratings in there and you can read between the lines, but if you have it, it's a whole lot easier. But what I was saying is those cars that I'm showing you right now, 3 months from now will not be that price. They will be down to $4.99, $4.49. I've even seen them as add-on items. So you have to get them right when they come out. If it's one of these mainline little cars you get out of the dump bins at Walmart, you have to get them right when they come out and get them in there. If it's a set car, they last longer, like the 2015 James Bond selling for more now. There's a Mickey Mouse set from Walmart last year that was going for, I think I sold 3 or 4 of them last year for like 30 bucks. It's going for like 80 now. It's ridiculous how high some of these are going for. I'll show you a good example over here. Let's see if I can, let me think of a good one. Sorry for the all caps. So this is a 2016 set of 8 Ford Mustangs, Walmart exclusive. The only place you could have got it was Walmart. $27.99, about 30 bucks, right? I come over here to Amazon. Like I said, guys, easy money. I don't even leave the house. Order it for 32, right? Type it in, boom. What does that say, guys? It says $89.99. What? Yeah, $90 for that $30 set. I mean, and you're like, well, it ain't selling, Paul. Okay, it's not selling. My wife makes fun of me all the time because I'm like, it is selling. You know, it's sold. If I go in all, look at that sales chart. Look at the price is more important. Let me move the sales out of the way. Look at that. Look at that chart. It started out about the same as where it was on eBay right now. That price has spiked and just slowly trended upward to the point where now about October of last year it spiked over $70. The reason for that is because you cannot find that set anywhere. It's from 2016. You're not going to find it. It's not in Walmart. It's not anywhere but eBay or Amazon. Those are the ones you're going to try to find. You don't buy them. You don't sell them right when you buy them. Some of these are going to be longer tail. You may have to hold them. But with Amazon, I don't know if you know, they took away a lot of the long-term storage fees for smaller items, and take advantage of that. Send this set in, let it sit there. Who cares if it sits there 3 months? Who cares? You're gonna make $70 off of the $20 or $25 sale. So I'm using that as supplement. If that was my only item, yes, it would be different. I would not want it to sit there that long. But you've got to have medium tail, long tail items in your inventory, or you're gonna always be trying to nickel and dime, which is fine. You got to nickel and dime. That's got to happen. And by nickel and dime, I mean you're buying something for 5 to make 9, or you're buying something for 10 to make 17. That's still a 70% profit. And I'm not going to sit here and lie to you and try to make it out that arbitrage is buying a $40 DVD player and selling it for 130. It doesn't work that way, guys. You will find items like that, but if you're trying to make this as a living, as a part-time, full-time living, you're gonna have to have items in there left and right, and you're gonna have to replenish yourself. You're not gonna keep those items in there forever. And if you go back to some of my older videos, you find stuff that's just readily available at Walmart every day, and you sell the crap out of it. Um, be satisfied with 4 to 5 sales a month with that one item. If you have 20 items that sell 4 to 5 times a month, that's 100 sales a month. You're making your money, okay? You just got to expand that and have 100 items that sell 4 or 5 times a month. So anyway, longer than I wanted it to be video. Check out the next two. I'm going to be talking about the arbitrage services like tactical arbitrage, OA X-ray, which I think is a waste of money, and I'll tell you why. But keep watching because I've got information that I don't see anybody talking about. Everybody's back on private label. Private label is where it's at right now. To me, I think it's a waste of time. If you have your own item domestically, by all means, you do it. But if you're trying to sell it, something from China, I think that's a waste of time. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys later, and I hope you enjoyed it. Hopefully, you learned something. Okay, talk to you later.